volume of prisms. Now I'm going to be splitting this lesson into two videos because first I want to do a review of area with you. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to spend a little bit of time talking about formulas and how to use formulas, because we're going to be using a formula to find volume in the second part of the next video. So when you are using a formula, let's say for example, I want to find the area of this figure. First of all, it's not a regular figure, but it is made up of two regular figures. So if I split it into two figures, I can find the area of both and then add them together. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to split them right here. You can see my red line there. Now, you will have a note on the 4 steps for using any formula right here. And this note is extremely important because you will use it all the way through middle school, all the way through high school, and even into university or college if you take a math class where you are using formulas. So the first step to using any formula is to write down or state the formula. So the formula for area, as you already know, is area equals length times width. Every time you go to use a formula, you write that formula down. That's the first thing. Next step is to substitute. That means you take out the letters L and W and you substitute in the numbers that you are given. So I am going to, let's see, I'm going to name my figures. So first I'm going to find the area of figure B. So I'm going to label that. I stated my formula. Now I substitute. For B, I have 5 units is my length, so 5 times, oh, but I don't have my width up here. Uh-oh, I can't use this one because it goes all the way here, but I can find that out by doing 12 take away 4, because this is 4, so this must be 12 take away 4, which would be 8 units. See how I did that? Sometimes you gotta hunt around. So I substitute my W and I put in my 8. My next step is calculation. I calculate 5 times 8, which is 40. And my last step, which is very important, is my units. For that, I look back at my diagram and I see that in this case, my units are units. Units. So that is the area for figure B. Now I want to find the area for figure C. So I'm labeling it figure C. Step 1, state the formula. Again? Yes, every single time. Because what you are actually doing is while you're doing your work, you're getting that formula over and over in your head every time you write it down. It also shows people that you know your formulas. Next step, substitution. In this case, I'm looking at 3 and 4. So I substitute 3 times 4. Calculation, 12 units. In this case are units. Now for this problem, I'm going to add my 40 plus 12, which gives me a total of 52 units is my area. Oh, but there's a problem, because units times units gives me units to the power of 2, or squared units. So I'm going to square all of my units. Now, for those of you that forget to square your units, it's a good idea when you're substituting. I just wrote my numbers down, but you can also write down your units there. 5 units, and I'm just going to use the short form of U, times 8 units. So 5 times 8 gives me 40. U times U gives me U to the power of 2. Does that make sense? So that's how you use a formula, any formula. 4 steps: state the formula, substitution, calculation, units. Now the good news.